All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is the final game of the season. We are in week 13, and we've got bowl predictions right now. We're going to look at that. We're predicted to play Florida State, and if I remember right, Kentucky may have actually played Florida State in this exact season. I don't remember which bowl it was. Maybe in the Music City Bowl. But today, final game of the season, we're going at Tennessee. They got a top 25 offense and a top 15 defense. So this is going to be a tough game in Knoxville. So, guys, Tennessee actually lost to Vanderbilt last week. What a really shocking loss. That's why they're not ranked right now. They're sitting at 8-3. And this is a rivalry game, so who knows what can happen. Real quick, I want to give a shout-out to one of my subscribers, Little Mike 02. Apparently, he's a big Tennessee fan, so, man, this game, hope you're watching this one. We'll see what happens. This is in Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, so obviously, real life history shows that Kentucky is not very good here. Although they did win the game last season, in the 2020 season. Arian Foster, he's a sophomore. He's a pretty good player in this game, maybe one of the best running backs in the SEC. So we'll see him at least one more year. Kirk Herbstreit, Lee Corso, both picking Tennessee. They think they're going to win this one. But, we played some pretty close games. The only real blowout we've had was a 21-point loss to LSU. And then like a 15-point loss to Mississippi State. Every other game has been close. And we're going to kick to Tennessee to start this one. Kickoff coverage has been solid pretty much all year. Tennessee coming out 4 wide. So we're probably going to run a little bit of nickel this game. Arian Foster is in the backfield. They also have Robert Meacham out at wide receiver, number 3. He was a pretty good NFL player for the New Orleans Saints. At least that's the last place I remember him. Most significantly, but they're running Arian Foster only a couple yards on that play. Now they're going back into the I formation, giving Arian Foster the ball again. But look at this, man. Myron Pryor says, no, sir. Puts him right on his back. So we're coming out. Our defense coming out playing well. This is a 3rd and 7. We can get off the field 3 and outs, much like we did against the Georgia game. Crompton, the quarterback, I don't know a whole lot about him. He makes a short little throw, but we got that contained. Micah Johnson makes the stop. And again, 3 and out. Our defense has played well. Look at this punt, though. They kick it to the edge. Raphael Little has a chance to turn upfield, stays in bounds, and actually picks up a pretty good return. We start at midfield, 1st and 10. Raphael Little has been healthy all season. He's really carried us quite a bit. I think he's our leading receiver as well. Maybe not in yards, but at least in receptions. And he picks up a good chunk there. We get about 2 more yards on 2nd down. 3rd and 4. We're going to try to call a pass here. You can see I like this route. Gets trips on the left side. Raphael Little swings out to the right. If there's nobody covering, we'll hit Raphael Little. We see DeMario Ford open. He picks up just enough for the 1st down. Now we're in 2nd and 8. Trying to get a little audible, but we hit Keenan Burton, who is back for this game. He was actually suspended for like 3 games, so he missed quite a bit. But fortunately we've won without him. We beat Georgia and Vanderbilt in the SEC, but this one's going to be really tough on the road. Nice pass there by Woodson, just over the line of scrimmage. Dickie Lyons fumbles. I kind of think he might have been down there, but fortunately Keenan Burton falls on that, and so we don't have to worry about calling a challenge there. I kind of looked like Dickie Lyons was down, but we go with it anyway. It's ruled a fumble. We pick it up. We actually lose about a half yard, so now it's 3rd and 1. Raphael Little and Andre Woodson both in the zone here. We're going to do PA Reed and just swing it out. Nobody's covering Raphael Little. He breaks a tackle, picks up another few yards, gets inside the 5. It is now 1st and goal. We're actually doing a no-huddle here. We're going to call the same play. But what a way to start this game if we could get a touchdown on the 1st drive. This would really take the crowd out of it a little bit. Another PA Reed. They blitz everyone. Dickie Lyons is wide open. Nice play call there. It actually worked. Great blocking. They sent everybody on a blitz except for 2 guys. That left Dickie Lyons wide open over the middle. Raphael Little actually kind of holds those guys back that were rushing on the left side. He doesn't really do anything. He just kind of runs into them. That gives us enough time to find Dickie Lyons wide open. Great start. +5 momentum. If you guys haven't watched my Citadel series, you know how important momentum is. You see it up at the top of the screen with the scoreboard. We're +5. Tennessee now, it's not going to matter. We make a bad break on the ball. I can't even talk. That's how bad that was. Swain gets the touchdown, and that's the first play after kickoff. So really just, it was a good throw. He makes a one-handed catch, man. He's just showing off. I didn't even notice that the first time. So Tennessee, just like that, evens up the score. This is going to be a battle. Tennessee is good. They're very balanced, and their defense is pretty solid still. They're not. I don't know if they're as good as Georgia on defense, but they're still pretty good all around. They're in zone coverage, so we're trying to find Jacob Tamme, and this is picked. McCoy steps in front of Jacob Tamme, makes the interception. Not a bad throw by Woodson. It really wasn't his fault too much. I mean, we had to go somewhere. We were about to get sacked. So anyway, Tennessee takes over. Arian Foster trying to like step back and make some moves. Only picks up a yard. Good containment on that one. You know those toss plays make me nervous. Sometimes they get some fantastic blocking. We just can't do anything about it. Georgia ran that a lot on us and scored a touchdown off of it at least once. But now Tennessee dropping back to throw. They're going at this guy again, and again he makes a catch. We're actually going to take a look at this one. We played this one perfectly, man. Watch this. How? How does that get through? It is so close. We were right there this time. Bo Smith, it looked like he had his fingertip on it, but it went right through. Somehow Swain makes that catch in the back of the end zone, and Tennessee just like that. They've got all the momentum now. They're up 14-7. 2 very quick touchdowns. We can't turn it over. We turned it over a lot in the Louisville game and the Florida game. Played a great game against Georgia with no turnovers, so we're going to stick back on the ground here. We pick up almost 10 yards. Raphael Little's going to run again. This time he gets the first down, and there's a big hole. We bounce it all the way outside, pick up another block, get hit out of bounds. That's about a 20-yard run there from Raphael Little. We're moving the ball now on the ground. 3rd and 10 now. We actually got stuffed on one run and then threw an incomplete pass. So we would love to get this first down here, but 3rd and long is not where we want to be. We're looking around, kind of looking. We're throwing deep to Burton. We actually come back and make that catch. That's a nice play. That was kind of a jump ball, 50-50, but that's when you throw to your best receiver. It's nice to have him back. He makes the great catch. We take it down into the first quarter. It's 14-7. We're not playing bad, just a couple bad breaks on defense. Gave them some easy touchdowns. But we got a chance here, 3rd and 7. We got a chance to tie the game if we can pick this up and get in the end zone, but we've got to convert this. We got to make a smart read here. You see they blitz, we actually pick it up. We get time to throw, but it's incomplete. They make a nice break in the ball. We will kick the field goal, and we got to take the points there. They still have momentum, but now it's 14-10. Arian Foster going out at wide receiver. Hardesty in the backfield, who is still a pretty solid running back. They're going to do play action, though, but it's not going to work. They don't pick up Williams on the blitz. And it's not really a blitz. It's just he's just the 4th rusher in that 3-4. When we run cover 3, it sends one of the linebackers. So that's pretty nice. We get a sack. 3rd and 13 now. They're in shotgun. I always want to watch for these running backs. They actually do they play pretty conservatively here. Just hand it off, pick up some yards, maybe play in the field position game. I'm not sure what they were trying to do on that one. We get the ball back, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. We're going to try to get Raphael Little going again. He's had a good game so far, but this time you see our offensive lineman look dead on the ground there. He got blown up. That's a loss of 2 yards. Now we got to call a pass. We don't want to get behind in the we don't want to make it 3rd and long again, so we want to try to get an easy completion if we can. But look at this. They're in man coverage. We notice a linebacker on Jacob Tamme. He has no speed. Jacob Tamme's wide open. We do a little hot route there. It's 2nd down, so the crowd's not really too loud. That play actually works perfectly. It's a 58-yard touchdown pass. Beautiful throw from Woodson. That linebacker, Tammy's got good speed for a tight end. He's got 80 speed. And obviously that linebacker does not have 80 speed because he could not keep up with Jacob Tamme. That's a nice pass, nice catch. That's a touchdown. And we're just like that. We got the lead again. This game's going back and forth already. Still early in the 2nd quarter. And that one almost picked. Bo Smith could have made up for everything there if he got that pick. 2nd and 10 now. I would rather them throw the ball. I run defense is solid, but I don't know, man. Arian Foster can break off a big run at any time. They drop back again. They're actually committed to the pass. This time they go way outside, and it's picked off by Woodyard. He slips a tackle, almost takes that one in for a pick 6. What a nice catch. Wesley Woodyard stepping out. He's had a great season. I can't wait for him. Hopefully he comes back for his senior season. He's going to be a really great player for us on defense. 2nd and 7. We could really extend the lead here if we get in the end zone. They send a blitz on the edge. Nobody picks it up. He just throws us to the ground. I'm not sure who that guy is. His last name is Carl, so that's kind of that's an interesting name, like Robert Carl, something like that. I really don't know who that is. I'm not familiar with Tennessee defensive players. I know Robert Meacham and Arian Foster, but anyway, 3rd and 15. We just want to be safe here. We're in field goal range. We're gonna run PA read. They're in zone. Nobody's open. So for some reason we throw it away all the way to the right side. That was kind of weird. But regardless, it works out. Easy field goal there. Kicker's been solid all season. J.J. Housley. Not the drive you want there. 4 plays, -5 yards coming off the turnover. That's not what you want. I'd love to get that in the end zone, make it a 2-score lead. But we've got 3rd and 1 now. Tennessee's got Arian Foster in the zone. I'm trying to play the run, but I end up audibly out to cover 3. They're going to run it anyway, but look at this pressure. Look at the pressure. Williams and our defensive end, White, were both there. Make the stop behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge play. We get the ball back. 3.5 minutes to go in the second half. We're going to run with Raphael Little. We get a nice little hole there, break a tackle. And I think we pick up that first down, 10 yards. Now we get Tony Dixon in the game because we don't want to overuse Raphael Little. Tony Dixon's got fresh legs, and he's going to take it outside, breaks a tackle, picks up about 8 yards on that one. 2nd and 2. Clock is running, so we can play this out. We actually pick up a few more runs. The clock is moving. Now it's 2nd and 7. Tony Dixon in the game again. This is P.A. Reed, one of our favorite plays. They're in man coverage, so we hand it off. We actually get some great blocks, and Tony Dixon's going to take it for about 12 to 13 yards. It's now 3rd and 7. You see that clock running. We've controlled the ball for this whole time here late in the second half. And we're going to get the ball to start the second half. So if we can get in the end zone, we're going to look here, but we don't really see anything. We're just going to roll out. Instead of throwing an incomplete pass, we just take the clock down to 2 seconds, call timeout, kick another field goal. J.J. Housley's 3rd field goal of the game. That's going to take us to halftime, 23-14. Pretty solid first half on offense. This is the best we've looked on offense so far. We're putting up points. I would have loved to have another touchdown there, but regardless, good first half. You can see 213 total offense. That's pretty solid. 124 passing, 89 rushing. We're doing pretty well. Our run defense has shut down Arian Foster. He has no yards. As a team, they only have 13. And look at the time of possession, 11:25 to 4:35. You love to see ball control offense. That's what Mark Stoops wants to do. But we're throwing here, coming out of the second half. We're looking at Keenan Burton, but Raphael Little's wide open in that little zone. Picks up about 4 yards. Now it's 3rd and 4 after a run play. We're trying P.A. Reed again. This is in a different formation. We're going to see what they come out. It's really just reading that far defensive end there on the left and maybe the linebacker. But we don't want to turn it over. We actually throw it really late, and Tony Dixon stays in bounds but can't pick it up. We got a punt. And second thought, we probably could have gotten away with handing that off or we could have threw it a lot sooner. But I just don't want to make a bad read. I was a little nervous on that coming out of halftime. We got the lead and the ball, but we can't play too conservative. We bring Mark Clinton down to make the stop, and look at the fumble. Arian Foster fumbles it. We technically get a user strip there. He was almost down. They don't go back to review it. Tennessee doesn't challenge it. We take control of the ball. Raphael Little is going to pick up about 6 or 7 yards there. And you can see his numbers for the day. 17 carries, 70 yards. He's really gotten a lot of carries. I don't want to get him much more than 20 to 25 carries. That's probably the number I want to keep him under because we still have to play a bowl game. I don't want him to get hurt. But we're going to give it to him here on 3rd and 3 to try to pick up this first down. But Tennessee's right there. There's no chance on that one. J.J. Housley is going to kick another field goal. He's got plenty of leg. He's feeling great for this game. 4 field goals already. So, again, we're extending the lead, 26-14. Now they would have to score 2 touchdowns to get on top. So, Crompton drop it back. They've actually beat us through the air on this far right side. Look at all the people we have there, and they still make the catch. Briscoe, number 81, gets that one. So, we're really struggling to defend that right side of the field for some reason, even though we've got McClinton on that side. Now they're in this power running play to the left side, but they go play action again, but they don't pick up Williams. That's his 2nd sack. If you're going to do play action, you got to pick up the edge rusher. Williams gets right in there. No chance to even look downfield. That's a nice sack. That's a loss of 7 yards. 2nd and 17 now. Clock is moving. We send in Woodyard this time in the blitz. He almost gets there. This time it's knocked down. Myron Pryor, I think, was the guy that got in to knock that ball down. Now it's 3rd and 17. We love this situation here. We're going to send more pressure on that right side. Woodyard gets there, but somehow, some way, Swain is having an incredible game. He somehow, look at that, 3 catches, 129 yards. Somehow he has the awareness to just turn around and make this catch because that ball was just thrown and it didn't go anywhere. That was just another streak, but it worked out for them. That's a big pickup for them. Really keeps them in the game, especially if they can score here. They're coming out throwing again. It's worked for them. This time Woodyard's all over that. Arian Foster's not having a good game. Now they pick up a couple more yards to make it 3rd and 10. And then when they come out under center, it's kind of hard to defend because we got to watch that tight end. We got to watch Foster coming out of the backfield for a pass. They're taking their time here. Foster comes out wide right. And again, we get a lot of pressure. He kind of steps up right into the pocket, and we force an incomplete pass. 4th and 10 now. They're going to go for it. Starting to get late in the game. It's mid-3rd quarter. Still plenty of time, though. Crompton drops back to throw. He's got all day to throw. He's going at Swain again. This time we're there. Actually, that wasn't Swain, but they were going at Bo Smith. This time Bo Smith makes the bat down, kind of just hops in the air, gets a hand on the ball. That's a nice play for us on defense. Good stop. We've got all the momentum now. We're going to rely on Raphael Little. Look at the space our O-line is creating. Our O-line has played very well this game. 19 carries, 82 yards. Not a great average, but I mean, when you're going against an SEC defense, over 4 yards per carry is pretty solid. Raphael Little, we know he can run and he can explode and for a big run on any play. This time we do play action. John Connor picks it up, stays in bounds, keeps that clock running. It's never too early to run clock when you've got a big lead and when you're controlling the ball. Now it's 3rd and 12. This is a big play here. We're going PA Reed in this formation. The play action has been working well for us all game. We're going to maybe look at if Jacob Tammy can get loose, but they're in zone coverage, and look at that blitzer. We actually hit John Connor, gets some yardage. We're now in field goal range. J.J. Housley again. Another field goal. This guy is kicking all kinds of field goals for us. It's now 29-14. So we've got a 15-point lead. At least I now feel good that they would have to go for 2 to tie this game. But they're trying to run with Arian Foster. That gets stuffed. 4th down. They elect to punt it. They're not going to go for it yet. For some reason, they trust their defense, even though we've been moving the ball all game. Here, we're trying to call an audible. It's 3rd and 14. The clock's running, so we're going to try a quick little pass with Burton. We get the catch. That's actually not bad. Keeps the clock running. We're able to run off another 20, 25 seconds. We punt it back to Tennessee. 3rd and 5 now. You see they're only 1 and 6 on 3rd down. Our defense has played lights out, and this is a busted play. I don't know if he meant to hand that ball off or if he just Arian Foster just forgot what he was doing. They punt again, so they're still trusting their defense, and their defense is playing well. We're in another 3rd down, but the clock is running. We are not in any hurry at all. We're not, I mean, we ran the ball twice, once with Tony Dixon and then Raphael Little. Again, we're stopped short, but the clock's running. We punted again. Now it's within 3.5 minutes. So we're doing what we need to do. We're playing pretty sound. Look at this. This time, Foster breaks free, picks up the 1st down. As soon as I was about to say we're playing pretty sound defense, Woodyard gives up the containment on that one. They're running no huddle now. Dropping back to throw. They're going at Arian Foster again. This time we miss with Javard Linney. I don't even know what's happening, man. That's a whole lot of work for 8 yards. They pick up a 1st down on the next play and then throw an incomplete pass. It's 2nd and 10. Only 2.5 minutes left in this one. Foster going out again. They hit him again. So they're really using him in the backfield as a receiver. Now it's 3rd and 1. Foster, we got to watch him, man. They're just throwing at him every play, but we'll take it, you know. We'll take 4 to 8 yards, a completed pass. It keeps the clock running. Micah Johnson's all the way in the backfield. He almost gets off sides there, but he does get back. They do play action this time, so Foster's just blocking. They're going to throw it deep. We have not defended the deep ball all game. That time we do. Nice bat down by our corner. 2nd and 10, just 2 minutes in this one, so as long as we can contain on defense like this. Wesley Woodyard with a big hit on Swain. Swain has caused problem for us all games. This time Wesley Woodyard puts him on the ground. Nice little big hit there. It's never too late in the game for that. We're playing pretty much prevent coverage here. We're playing 4 deep. Just don't want to give up a big pass. For some reason they're doing play action and they throw it out of bounds this time. We just let it go. 4th and 7 now. Tennessee needs a touchdown. Tennessee needs 2 touchdowns. We're playing cover 4. We're not going to let them get a pass deep on us. I'm not worried about the rush, but look at this, man. Again, Swain, are you kidding? Another touchdown. Why can we not defend that guy? It's not Meacham. Robert Meacham has been contained all game. It's Swain that has 3 touchdown passes, and this one, honestly, I mean, we had 2 people there. I was a little late when the Clinton, but he just drags Bo Smith into the end zone. Tennessee going to go for 2 now. They're going to try to make this a game. If they get this 2-point conversion, it puts the pressure on our offense to pick up a 1st down because they still have all their timeouts. They got 3 wide, but we're ready for this run. It's a counter. Foster can't get in. Schuler with a nice tackle stops him just short. So I feel pretty good. They're going to have to do an onside kick here, and they're going to have to score twice in order to get the lead. So we feel pretty good. This is a nobody seems to pick it up until finally Keenan Burton gets it. That made me a little nervous there at the end. J.J. Housley, our player of the game, 5 for 5 on field goals. But now we know all we got to do is just run. We can pick up 1 first down. The game is over. Raphael Little has been solid all game. We haven't had any turnovers until now. He fumbles. Are you kidding? That's the worst possible time for a fumble. Thank goodness it's only a 2-score game. I mean, it is a 2-score game, but look at this. We're going to challenge it on second thought. I mean, we may as well. And look at this. See if you can see. You can't really see there. Kind of looks like the ball's out. But was his knee down? His body was on top of the defender, but was his knee down? Let's look at this again. His right knee, maybe his left knee, his right knee may have been down. The ball is definitely out when he's on top of the defender, but was that knee down? The refs say it is. They reverse it. I was really shocked on that one. I thought, I may as well challenge it. We had all our timeouts. They reverse that call, so we get the ball back. 2nd and 3. Tony Dixon. We pick up a first down. The game is over, but Tennessee's ready for it. They're gonna really make us work for this. We're 3 for 12 on 3rd down. It would really be nice to go 4 for 13 here. Raphael Little in the backfield. 3rd and 2. Tennessee. I think they still have 1 timeout left, and they're sending the corner blitz. That gets stuffed. 4th and 3. They call their last timeout, so we still got to play defense. The game's not over whatsoever. Tennessee, I mean, anything can happen. We saw the Florida game. You guys saw the Georgia game. Even the Louisville game was close. Anything can happen in this dynasty. They're throwing at Arian Foster, but we're there. We make the stop. They're having to run no huddle. They don't have any timeouts left. Arian Foster's taking his time getting off the ground. I don't mind that at all. He's running out to the very far side at wide receiver. They took off a lot of time there on the clock, so they're just going to throw little short passes. I'm good with that. I think that's their fullback that made that catch. The clock is going to stop here temporarily. We're just doing cover 2 man right now in dime coverage with 2 linebackers. And this time we actually get an incompletion. Nice bat down. Gives us a chance to call something else without having to worry about audibles. We're basically just in prevent defense. Don't want to give up anything stupid. Swain has destroyed us on that right side, so we're basically just going to double cover him. 3 rushers all day to throw. They're going at their man. And he almost caught it. We had 4 guys over there, and he almost caught that. I would have lost my mind. I know we probably still would win the game. And this is going to be the last play here. Tennessee just trying to maybe get a touchdown and make it look closer. But we actually get a lot of pressure. And how about this? We just take the pick. Marcus McClinton, we earned that pick. That's going to end the regular season. On the road, a win against Tennessee. We go 8-4. And what this means is we finish 2nd in the SEC, guys. And there's the invisible handshake, little glitch in the game. I love it. We finished 2nd in the SEC East. I should say East, not overall. Florida wins the East. They're still ranked number 1. We'll see that here at the end of the game. But what a big win this was. We go 8-4, take down Tennessee in Knoxville. This is the biggest win of the season. Georgia was at home. That was a great win for us. But this one, guys, I was kind of surprised we won this. I was not expecting this at all. Tennessee is much, much higher rated than us. I mean, they're better than Georgia, I think, on paper. And we took this one, controlled the ball. I forgot we did have 1 pick earlier in the game. I said we didn't have a turnover there in the 4th quarter. But Raphael Little, 108 yards, 26 carries. We did carry with him a lot. And again, man, 4.1 average. I feel like he's had that every game, at least in these tough games. Pretty balanced receiving. Jacob Tammy with 1 catch for 58 yards. That big touchdown was huge. But what a great game by our defense. We only gave up 20 points, 3 touchdowns, and they were all to this guy Swain on the right side. So if we clean that up, we're going to be looking good. We're on a 4-game win streak going into the bowl game. A lot of pass deflections. Marcus McClinton had a forced fumble and a pick by Marcus McClinton there to end the game. J.J. Housley, 5 of 5 kicking. He was the player of the game. I mean, without him, we wouldn't have had the lead. We probably wouldn't have won the game. I mean, 3 for 3 on 40-yard field goals. So, again, we're 8-4, 5-3 in the SEC. We take 2nd place. Florida's still number 1. They beat Florida State 14-7. Oklahoma number 2. Louisville up there at number 3. So, we've played 2 of the top 3 teams in the country right now, and they were both close games. So I mean, we feel pretty good about our season. LSU was another team we played, so 3 out of the top 10 we have played and lost to. The only other loss we had was to Mississippi State on the road. That was probably our worst game of the season. But guys, just take a look at the rest of the top 25. Maryland, San Diego State coming in. Notre Dame still losing. They keep dropping out. Now we're looking at the Outback Bowl. We're scheduled to play Wisconsin in the Outback Bowl. Obviously, a lot can change. Wisconsin looks like they have a really good rush offense, but we do have a good rush defense on paper, so this could be an interesting matchup. We're going to bring you guys the bowl game next, and this closes out the regular season, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this little series. We're going to get something going for Season 2, guys. We'll see you for the bowl game, though. Peace.